All right, welcome YouTube. I am here to do a quick review of, and it's not new, but it's newer, spiced Coca-Cola. Now you may be asking yourself, who is this guy and by what right does he come to me with a review of a soda? Well, for those of you that are not aware, I am one of the biggest shills for Coca-Cola that does not get paid. I have always been a staunch supporter of all the Coke products. In fact, I've even inaugurated a few products that are not Coke products into the Coke lineup just because I feel like it. And I've drank soda of all different types, all different brands, and talked about them consistently. In short, I am a soda connoisseur. And I can tell you good soda from bad soda, and I can also tell you I do not just go with the grain, I do not just go with the flow. I do not just say, oh, it's gross because everybody else says it's gross. No. I had very controversial opinions on the Blood Orange Diet Coke. I thought it was good. The little weird skinny cans. Some of the other ones were a bit off. The ginger one was a little weird, but I kind of like that one too. A few of the other ones are pretty terrible, but I can guarantee you I am not going to just say it's bad because other people saying it's bad. Reverb is still on. I don't care. I don't care. It deserves to be on. All right, we'll take the reverb off. But in all seriousness, let's take a taste of Coca-Cola. Before we do this, let me give you a quick lesson on the difference between Coca-Cola and all other colas that are out there right now. Coca-Cola is one of the only brands that uses the actual coca leaf from South America. They have it so that it is chemically treated, so it removes all of the dangerous chemicals from it, all of the addictive substances from it, except for the caffeine and very minute amounts of some of the trace elements that the coca leaf is used for some other things. But mostly it is used for the taste and for the flavor. It is the coca leaf, the cola nut, hence Coca-Cola. Pepsi does not use the coca leaf. They do use the cola nut and a few other things. But this is spiced raspberry Coke or raspberry spiced Coke. I have chilled it to the point of being absolutely freakishly cold. There is almost no carbonation. It does not fizz out. That is almost flat. I'm wondering if that's on purpose. All right. First thing of note, there is a slight raspberry flavor to it. It's there. You can taste it. More of an aftertaste than a flavor. Maybe a flavor note plus an aftertaste there. There is no spice. I don't taste the spice. Except maybe a slight Christmas tree sort of smell. It tastes like something. It tastes like another cola. It almost tastes like Jolt or RC Cola. It's got a very Joltish / RC Cola flavor to it. It's not unpleasant. It's actually not bad. And I got the full sugar flavor because I don't want to try a diet flavor right off the rip, because if you try a diet flavor right off the rip, you're just automatically putting it in the doghouse. I like it. I'm surprised. After the negative reviews that I read, I was certain that this would be another bomb, like their space one that was supposed to taste like outer space. There was another one. What was the other one? It was like Mythic or something like that. Those were pretty terrible. There was another like gamer style one that was pretty bad. All of the recent ones have been pretty darn terrible. This one is passable. Almost tastes like Pepsi Clear. Oh, now that's odd. Yeah, the space one was trash. Yeah, it was, Monster, for sure. It was. That was quite possibly one of the worst ones I've had. Yeah, Pepsi Clear, or there was a Pepsi Blue at one point. It's definitely more of a sweet cola flavor. If you were to put it in a range of where it falls between Coca-Cola Classic, New Coke, and Pepsi, it is definitely closer to the Pepsi end of the dial, but with a more fruit sort of overtone to it than an actual Pepsi overtone to it. So take Pepsi's chemical flavor, replace it with a tiny bit of a fruit flavor, and that's what you got. The only thing that I'm very disappointed in is the lack of carbonation. Like when I get a full sugar Coca-Cola, usually it stings to drink. It's not stinks, stings to drink it. It gives like a zap on the tongue with all that carbonation to it. Very low acidic content, a very, very low bead to it. But it's drinkable. I got a 12 pack, and I can guarantee you that will be gone before the middle of next week. That would go well with food. That's the other thing too about some of these disgusting ones that have come out. Is like the thing that really makes them terrible is the fact that you can't even have them with food. Like they ruin a snack, they ruin a sandwich. This you could have with food, it wouldn't ruin it. It's not bad. Not bad at all. All right. So to sum up, where would I place this in the range of Coke products? What would I give it on a scale of 1 to 10? Is it a recommend? Would I recommend it for you to buy? Okay. In the range of Coke products, it is definitely, I would say, right square in the middle of their range. It's not quite as good as vanilla Coke. Even vanilla orange Coke or orange Coke was better. Lemon Coke was better. Diet Coke with lime was better. The carbonation is now getting me, so there is a little bit of carbonation to it. I would say it's like right in that middle level. Good enough to drink, but definitely not one of their superior products. I would not put it ahead of even just a regular Coke Zero. I wouldn't put it there. I'd put it just kind of just below that, especially for a full sugar soda. Yeah. I would drink Dr. Pepper before I would drink this. I would drink a Mountain Dew before I would drink this. I would not drink a Pepsi before I would drink this. I would never drink a Pepsi before I would drink this. That's 100% for certain. I would drink a cherry Coke. Would I drink cherry Coke before this? I'm not a fan of cherry Coke. It's okay. I think I would drink this before cherry Coke. I put cherry Coke just a step under this, believe it or not. Even though some people say cherry Coke and Dr. Pepper taste the same, they do not. Shut your mouth. That's a lie. That's a fat lip lie. I give it a 5 out of 10 because it's square in the middle. Is it a recommend? No. I do not recommend it because I can guarantee you most people will drink this and will say, yuck, it is not cola. I don't like it because it has a very Pepsi Clear style flavor to it. It's a different sort of, it's definitely not a super cola heavy flavor to it. So I don't recommend it unless you're looking for something like this. This is more like almost like a Fanta. That's what that taste is. Grape. It has a hint of grape Fanta to it. That's what it is. Oh my goodness. Or strawberry Fanta. So if you like Fanta, you might want to give it a try. But other than that, no, not a recommend, but still a better effort than you have done recently, Coke. And I would have given it 7 out of 10 had you paid me. But you haven't paid me, Coca-Cola. You haven't even sent me a Christmas card. In fact, Pepsi gave me more love than you did. Pepsi actually replied to me at one point when I did tweet them. Even though I love you, Coca-Cola, you've abused me. So your soda gets a 5 and a no recommend. That's all I got for you, YouTube. We'll be back in a little bit. We're going to have some more videos for you later on. Some video game videos, but I figured we'd bring this very special review too. We're going to do another soda review for you later on in the week. Well, actually beginning of next week, maybe middle of the weekend. I don't know. We got a cool soda that nobody's ever seen before. Brandy new. Like and subscribe. Put that notification button on if you want to know when the next soda review is going up, or when our next game reviews are going up, or our next game plays are going up, or whatever we got to do. You got to do what you got to do for me and for you. All right, YouTube, get loose. Where's your button? Oh, there it is.